most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schultz, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Shocking! What everyone must know about water and popular sports drinks. I saw you jump back a little bit there, Brad. So we got some news here that I don't care if you're the average person even, you need to know this about what you're drinking and why there's times you might need a little supplement to your drinking.
Right. Yep. Whether you're out working in the yard or you're running, a half marathon or whatever,
it can be the same thing.
And we're going to go through popular sport drinks and regular drinks that you need to know some information about to keep yourself going.
By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, you want to join us on our social media channels and our website, bobandbrad.com, because we're always giving something away. There's nothing today, but starting tomorrow, if you guys are on Saturday right now, if you watch this after Saturday, then you should be fine. There should be a giveaway. Either way, just go to bobandbrad.com and go to the giveaway section. That'll tell you what we're giving away right now. We're giving away a desk riser, really cool.
Oh, for a computer workstation.
Yeah, electric. It's electric. It's really cool. Otherwise, you go to bobandbrad.com, Bob and Brad on Facebook. It's pinned to the top of the page. You want a shorter version of us. If you're tired of us rambling on, go to Twitter and Instagram.
There you
go,
Bob.
A 60-second version of us.
Outstanding work, Bob. Once again, I'm getting very thirsty, Bob. I
want to let
you know.
Well, you can go outside right now. It's pouring cats and dogs.
Kidding.
Right?
So, anyways, Bob, about a week ago, we just put up a video about what you should drink. Is water a good thing to drink if you're active and you're perspiring, working out, running, whatever? And so I thought I'd do some research. I did. And what it came down to was the most important things are when your activity is up like that, you're perspiring, is you need to have sodium.
You got to replenish the sodium.
Right. So, water itself is good, but it's helpful to have sodium, as well as other electrolytes are important too, but sodium's the number one.
And I could be a poster child for this because I am one that I sweat a lot. So if I do a lot of activity, like 3 hours into it, I mean, I'm getting weird. I'm getting a little.
Well, you're weird anyway.
I'm getting weird. I'm weird anyway. But add that to even more weird.
Your wife probably can't stand you.
That's right. So I have to drink some of these. I'll show you what I drink.
Sure.
And it makes the world of difference.
Sure.
It just makes so. I bring them in.
Yeah, bring them in.
Right.
So we got in some real popular drinks that you'll notice. Some you may not notice. And we have them in order here. We've got water here, and then we've got some not so popular drinks here. Gatorade. What do we got? Powerade. Look at that, Body Armor. Look at that. Looks like a nice container.
Yeah.
And then we have the other extreme that we know are not real healthy to drink, Pepsi and Coke.
Right.
Coca-Cola.
Sorry, Pepsi and Coke, but that's just the way it is.
Yeah. So let's get these out of the way a little bit because we actually have a chart. So what I did, Bob, was I calculated out, because all these are different amounts of volume.
Right.
So it's a little misleading. If you look on this one, it says the amounts of grams of sugar in there, but it's only for 8 ounces, and we got a 28-ounce container. So it's deceiving.
Yeah, you think you're not getting that much sugar, but we'll find out.
Yeah, exactly. So
we get to the bottom of things. We're like detectives.
So here we got the drinks here. We got our Coke and Pepsi, kind of the not so good ones. We got the baseline, water, and then the other 5 drinks here.
Based on 16 ounces.
16 ounces,
okay,
exactly
gotcha.
Right. We've got the sugar amounts, the calories, and the sodium. Remember, sodium's important. You need to get that in your body when you're perspiring.
So it's interesting enough, you can actually drink Pepsi and Coke and get a decent amount of sodium.
Probably not enough.
No, probably not enough.
But look at this. Body Armor doesn't even have as much sodium as Pepsi and Coke. So that's
a little strange.
Really doesn't fit the category of a sports drink.
Right.
It's true it has coconut water in it. It has other electrolytes which are healthy. But again, sodium's critical.
According to the research you saw.
Exactly. Which is on the video from 1 week ago.
Right before.
Yep. So let's look at the sugar content. Pepsi and Coke, they're about the same, 55, 52. Body Armor, 36 grams.
Which is a lot of sugar to take in for a sports drink. Or let's say, again, you're just using it as maybe you're outdoor working. I
Right.
mean, and you want to do some
Yep.
electrolytes. That's a lot of sugar to take in.
You just don't need that
You
much
don't need
sugar.
that sugar. You don't
Right.
need it at all.
So I put Body Armor kind of in the category of Pepsi and Coke.
Yeah.
It doesn't have as much, but it doesn't have much sodium, so it's really doesn't even fit in
I
the
think we should take a
category.
marker and go like
Yes,
this.
that poor company, they're not going to like us.
Yeah.
What about Powerade and Gatorade? Their sugar content is down, so
Right.
that's better. And the calories always relates to the sugar.
Sure.
So I'm not going to spend too much time on that, but you can look at that. And the sodium is much greater, as you can see, 200, 211 milligrams. So
But
that's,
this really, to me, is not great yet.
it's
28.
not
I mean, why take in that sugar when you're trying to be healthy and you know what I
right.
mean? You
Exactly.
just don't need it.
So they rate better, but there's still too much sugar.
I would still take an X and cross those
Okay,
out.
let's do that. Now, I do have to say one thing.
I'm gonna grab a marker.
Bob is getting
Keep
excited here.
talking.
So Powerade and Gatorade do have a sugar-free version, though, Bob.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
But so I do need to mention that because I got to give them credit for that.
Sure.
But I don't know if many people drink it. I've drank it. It doesn't taste very good. It leaves an aftertaste in my mouth.
The diet form.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, whatever.
sugar free.
Yeah, the sugar-free Gatorade was what I had.
Sure.
That wasn't bad. But
So we've crossed this one out. We crossed this one out. We definitely crossed this one out. These are more question marks, right? But
Yeah.
still probably cross out. I mean,
yeah.
these
Well, if we want the best, we're going to cross them out.
are okay.
Now we're going to go to some of the less common ones, and this is one. It comes in a packet. You have to mix it with water. A little package right here, and it's
Sure.
called Liquid IV.
Okay.
So quite a
We're not endorsing any of these. I mean, we don't have any arrangement with any of these
No.
companies, none whatsoever.
We're just letting it out.
Yeah.
So Liquid IV has 11 grams of sugar, which is quite a bit better than the rest
Right.
of them. The calories is 50 better. And look at the sodium in that, 500 milligrams. It outweighs everything else.
So now, if you are one that is watching your sodium and you want some, but you don't want too much, maybe the liquid IV wouldn't be for you.
It might be too much.
Yeah, it might be too much.
If you don't have a problem with sodium intake and you're doing
Right.
aggressive exercise, that would probably be better for you.
Right.
Although we look at the noon, is that how?
Yeah.
And this happens to be what works for you,
Yeah,
right?
this is what I used, and this is what my doctor recommended.
Oh, and it comes in little cute containers like
Yeah, little
this.
containers, and I just take the tablet, and what I do is I just take it in a regular bottle of water and put it in there,
Yeah.
and it fizzles
It dissolves.
and it dissolves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't just eat the tablet.
You did that one day. I saw
Well,
that.
it's kind of fun. It bubbles in
Yeah,
your
it bubbles
mouth.
in your
They
mouth,
make
but-
candy like that.
And I like the taste, and I like I'll use it when I'm golfing because
Yeah.
I walk when I golf,
Right.
and it just seems to give me a little boost too. Maybe it's all psychological.
Well, yeah. Who knows?
Yeah, but I mean, you look at that, 1 gram of sugar,
Right.
only 15 calories, and that's enough salt for me apparently.
Right.
And
360
the
milligrams.
electrolytes, and
right.
so to me, that is the answer. And we're comparing it all to water, which water is great, but water does not give you electrolytes,
Right,
and
right.
doesn't give you salt.
Right. Yeah. So when you're perspiring a lot, water is definitely a good thing to drink, but you go the next step.
And that's the problem is I was just drinking water and it washes you out. It washes out
Sure.
your electrolytes,
Yep.
and you get too low on those, and then all of a sudden you're
Dizzy
feeling
and
weird. Yeah,
lightheaded.
that's me.
And I
So-
did want to bring up one point here because I took the time to figure out how much sugar was in this bottle of Body Armor. And this is it, 72
Look
grams.
at that. That's a lot of sugar.
Yeah, so you could just take some water, take the sugar, eat the sugar, wash it down.
Put a little salt in there.
Yeah,
and-
then it'd be the same and
Yeah.
cheaper.
Boy, Body Armor is not going to like
They
us.
are not going to.
But you know what? That's fine because we're here for you.
That's
We're
right.
not here for the brands.
Right. So there you go. Now you're educated. Look on what you're drinking. Now you know what you need to know. And these two are down here. I think I'm gonna
Yeah.
go for one of those. Particularly yesterday, 2 days ago, I was out bicycling and it was hot and humid.
Yeah.
Humidity was way up there, and I could tell it. It just zapped me.
Sure. Yeah.
And
I'd be
and I
curious-
just drank water. I didn't have anything to
Yeah,
mix.
I'd be curious to see if you feel better, even without I get the symptoms, but I feel better
Yeah.
when I do it. It's almost like a meal while I'm
Yeah,
out there. I
sure.
don't know. That's just my thought.
Well, I think people who do serious long distance events would attest to that.
Yeah.
You know, they're
Yeah.
very, like Ironman
Yeah.
marathons, those things that go for hours.
Yeah. If you do Ironman, put your comments below. I'd like to hear what you
Yeah,
have to say.
Wisconsin Ironman is going to come up in this Saturday.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, big event. There's 2,000 people are going to do the
Where's
full
that done at?
Madison, Wisconsin. Didn't
Oh.
I say that?
No, you said Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin. Yeah,
All right.
Madison.
Thanks everybody for
We
watching.
ramble on another
Yeah.
tangent.